Hey guys, it's Kristen and welcome to the Crafty Kristen YouTube channel. This is my monthly recap for February, and so if you're new or if you haven't watched before, I will start with just a vlog style footage from this month. I haven't taken much footage, but there's a special announcement. If you know, you know. And then at the end, we'll talk about the knits that I completed this month and the crafting and all that stuff. So here goes life. How long do you think it would take me to get this off my car? I just want coffee. Just another day where I gotta fix my car before I go to work. Good song. Is it yummy?
The glow car. Did you go?
Hey, pizza face. Is it yummy? Yum 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 yum. Yummy, yummy. What are we doing? This is so much fun. We love basketball. I think that by the time this goes up, I will have told everybody about being pregnant. So I don't know if I've mentioned it anywhere in the vlog yet, so I'll do a little intro. I'm pregnant. Oh my gosh. Wow. Crazy. Here's a short montage of clips I've taken, not very many because I hadn't told anyone, regarding my pregnancy. So here goes that. I'm freaking out. It's Tuesday, August 29th, I think. This is not going into the vlog yet, but it will one day, maybe. I took a pregnancy test because I was feeling really anxious about missing a period, even though I missed them from time to time, and I thought it was something else. I thought maybe something was wrong and I'd have to go to the doctor. But it came back positive, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna take a bunch more pregnancy tests, but initial response, what the fuck? I'm like shaking. Also, I told my sisters and my mom and Maddie, even though it's like a month, so it's really too soon to talk about it, but oh my God. It's scary. It's weird thinking about it. But I'm gonna take about 3 more pregnancy tests tomorrow to make sure, because I'm still like kind of thinking it's false. I can't believe it. It's too surreal. So I guess I'll just log some of this and see what happens. It's September 1st. Happy new month. This is probably gonna go in the secret later vlog because I'm at my first appointment for the baby. I don't even know to call it a baby yet because I'm still like shocked. I can't believe it's true, you know? I just keep thinking it's something else, but I'm at my first appointment, so feeling nervous, feeling weird. That's all. Pregnancy vlog. I am really trying to cut back on my caffeine. And I went to Starbucks and I got a grande. I usually get a venti, but because they know and like me, this is a grande. It's rough. I'm not gonna drink it all, but I was trying harder. This one's for the secret pregnancy vlog. My cat doesn't seem to love the baby. My cat seems to want to smush the baby and stand on the baby and sit on the baby. He's never like this. He's not like a sit on me kind of cuddler. My girl cat is. She likes to snuggle. He usually just likes me to pet him, but right now he is all over my stomach and it hurts. Secret pregnancy update. I'm now by 9 or 10 weeks pregnant. I don't know. I think I'm 9 weeks pregnant, or maybe 10. Anyway, I'm updating because I've had terrible morning sickness, but it's not in the mornings, it's usually at night, and I feel nauseous all day, but at night I'm like sick. So I've been trying to figure out foods that I can like tolerate that don't drive me insane, and mostly it's melon, which is not in season, pickles, green beans, and broccoli. That's about it. I don't want any carbs. Sugar's not working. Salt is bad, other than pickles. For some reason, pickles was fine. But it's been rough. I love food, and it's so, it's so sad. I can't eat anything really. Okay, what day is today? I don't know. It's a day. Hello. I am 10 weeks pregnant currently, I think, still. And I recently made myself so sick. Well, I didn't make myself so sick. My morning sickness was so violent that I threw up blood. So that's new and exciting. And I went to the doctor and they gave me some anti-nausea medicine since I've been so nauseous. But I'm too anxious to take it because I don't know what it's gonna do to my body. And so I'm panicking and I'm sick. So fun. I just got back from my second ultrasound and I got a souvenir. This is my baby. It looks like an alien. I have like really held myself off from being excited because this was such a crazy experience so far. But I heard the little heartbeat today and I got to see it like moving around and it looks like a baby and it's got like arms and legs and stuff and it's so freaky. I'm currently, I think, 11 to 12 weeks. Basically, she says 11 weeks, 6 days, which is like nearly 12 weeks, but my baby's measuring closer to 13. Could just be a big baby. I don't know. But this is wild. I think it's a boy. And I really want a girl, and I know you're not supposed to like care about that kind of thing, and obviously gender is a spectrum and all that, but I just wanted a girl, and I think it's a boy, though I don't know. I did have to go for genetic testing today because I'm 36 and that's when you start having to do all the hard stuff. So we'll see how that all turns out, though I don't think it's gonna matter to me. Any genetic or chromosomal abnormalities, I don't think that that's gonna bother me at all. So I'm kind of freaking out, and I'm really like, I feel like today's like the first day I like am like excited, because even though I haven't like gained any weight or done any like, I don't look or feel pregnant other than the extreme nausea, I like saw a baby in there today. And it's weird. And then I am currently 7 months pregnant and I am hungry all the time. And so it's Super Bowl Sunday and I am I'm going to go to the store because me and my mom are home alone and we don't watch football, but we really want to have all the snacks. So I'm going to go get football snacks to cook for me and my mom by ourselves. And it's probably the most pregnant thing I've done so far. So I have this little onesie almost done. It just needs sleeves, but I have 13 grams left. Can I do both sleeves with 13 grams? I don't think so, but we're gonna try. Are you so sad? Are you the saddest boy there ever was? Look at your little wonky eye. Oh, you're old boy. You're an old boy. You are cute. Oh, big yawn. You're so tired. It's like noon. Wake up. So I just bound off this sock and I wanted to show you how I got my heel to be kind of perfect, which is just the 4 stripes in the sock, basically quartered, right? This is the inside, obviously, and you can see that I've pulled to the color change so that I could switch into the next color. So here's the green and here's the yellow, and I didn't want to keep going because I had hit where the blue was. So I pulled it out until I got to the yellow and started yellow. Same thing on the pink to the green. When I finished my decreases on one side and I was gonna start increasing back up for my short rows, I pulled to the next color change so that it would be perfect. And it looks good. Glucose test time. So much fun. So I had my glucose test today and I had an ultrasound and I was feeling all nice and sherry, so I decided to post my pregnancy announcement today, and that was insane. RIP my notifications, as Maddie says. But everyone's been really nice so far, so helpful, you know. Nice. It's Saturday night. I'm very tired, but I've started the process of organizing my scraps, which has been on my list for 2 months, and I'm gonna send them to Amy. Yay, Amy! You get some scraps. This bag right here is all Felici. That's it. I have another bag full of stripes. So just a little over an hour and a half later, I've got several bags. I've got mohair and Surrey. These are over 20 grams, over 20 grams. No, over 20 grams, over 20 grams, over 10 grams, over 5 grams, stripey, and another stripey. Lovely. So many scraps. So it's the end of the month. It's Sunday, one of my, few days to do nothing but knit. And I'm not knitting because I made life plans that I need to do. So today I'm going through my closet and I am getting rid of stuff I don't wear anymore. I'm going through all my drawers, throwing out stuff that needs to be thrown away and donating stuff that needs to be donated. I did scraps yesterday. So I've got a big black trash bag, which is going to be where I put all my donation stuff, and then a smaller one for things that I know I have to throw away because they're no good anymore. And then hopefully there will be room in my closet for more storage because I need to get rid of all of that yarn. Or not get rid of it, but put it somewhere because I need more space in my room. I need to put a bassinet in here. So now you know. I don't know where I left off in the vlog footage, but I guess I will just briefly show you this. Today, ooh, she tight. Today is March the 2nd, and I just wanted to recap last month's work for you guys and get this up on YouTube finally. So, let's see. The baby stuff update, I guess. I went to the doctor earlier in the week and we picked my due date. Not my due date, but the baby's birth date. So that's happening. It's crazy. It's pretty crazy. I just got off of a Zoom call and we were talking about it, and I'm just now even more kind of freaked out. So, knitting stuff. Let's talk about what I knit last month and my goals and all of that. So I'm gonna whip out my bullet journal so I can kind of remember what I had going on. In the month of February, I had several goals. So here's my reading and my knitting and my life goals. You can see. I I did not get a lot of my life goals done, but I did get a lot of my knitting goals done, so that's pretty good. There were 2 big ones though that I missed out on, so I will talk about those after we discuss FOs, but my Advent sweater and my Frank shawl did not get completed. I was hoping I would complete those, but it is what it is. I was very busy. I did, however, cast on a Musselburgh, finish a pair of socks, finish a Gnome, organize my scraps, count and catalog my minis, cast on something for the baby, and I used a Yarnable, which was my goal for every month this year, is to knit a pair of socks, a Gnome, and use a Yarnable, and knit a Musselburgh. So, well, to start a Musselburgh, because I'm already behind on that. So those are the goals. I read 8 books. These are them. You can see like about mid-month I switched over to Black History Month reads to just like kind of try something out a little different, and it was really good. Overall, I enjoyed the 8 books that I read, and if you want to know more, you can follow me on Goodreads. That's where I track all of that. So I only went 5 days last month without reading, which is really good, I think. Let's see. So I have my stash tracker inside of my notebook. Last time I showed you guys my spreadsheet, and I might insert a clip here of that. But last month I did use 3 skeins of yarn, and I got 1 in. It was not purchased though, so it was just a gift. And so that brings my yarn count for the month of February to 238 skeins. Not great. We're gonna try and put a dent in that number though. We're gonna try. I'll show you my habit tracker just briefly, but I added more stuff, and you can see there's a few lines that I did not complete at all in my habit tracking. Those will be revamped. Well, they are revamped for this month, so I'm not gonna try and do those again since they're not working for me. I'm just not doing them. So I'm either going to ease up or change it completely to be something else. So, let's see. So here are my project goals. Well, not goals, but these are my projects. So I started the month with all of these here as whips. I have my Advent sweater, my Shifty, my Frank, my fall favorite sweater, a Larksput blanket that's crocheted, my Coziest Memories blanket, and the string of heart socks that I've had on the needles forever. So of those, I only touched my Frank shawl and my Advent, those are the ones I wanted to work on. So I did touch them, I just haven't finished them. And then my new cast-ons included the Monday suit, which I'll show you, the zebra yarn socks, and the Gnome, which I'll show you. You can see I've crossed them off because they're finished, and the Musselburgh. And so those 3 made it down here to my FOs. That's just a way to organize it. I've had luck with this bullet journaling thing. It's been fun for me, and it's been keeping me motivated, and I actually enjoy the process of bullet journaling, so it's worked for me. But I know a lot of people it won't work for, so do what works best for you, but I really like this so far. So let me show you my FOs. This is the Monday suit. It is the first thing I have knit for my baby. Kind of crazy. It's really cute. I did do snaps instead of regular buttons, and it came out quite large, I think. Everyone says it's not gonna feel that large when it's on, but it's supposed to be the 1 to 2 month size, and it feels more like 6 month size to me. Again, I don't know, maybe it'll fit because of diapers and all that, but I don't know. So I'm hoping she gets to wear it because at the point she's 6 months old, it'll be hot here. Probably still, so I don't know. We're gonna try it though. I did run out of yarn. This is Arkansas Yarn Co. in the color Rosebud, and as you can see, the end of the sleeves are just a little different. I ran out of yarn just towards the end, and I could have probably pushed it. I could have knit the sleeves a little shorter. I could have knit the body a little shorter if I had known, but I thought I would have plenty. And I literally just ran out at the very end, and I used a mini from Arkansas Yarn Co. And it matches pretty well. I faded it in on both sleeves, and I think it looks good. I will say, if you're gonna use a snap tool, that practice a lot with the plastics unless you have metal snaps, because these warp really easily when you're using the metal tool, well, any tool really, because plastic is soft and pliable, and also it is kind of hard to snap open. So I feel like this wasn't the best bet, like the plastic snaps. And maybe I'm lucky that, let's see how hard that was. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do that when it's on her body. So I think that maybe it's better that this is for her when she's bigger and sturdier, because trying to do that on a newborn's body is not ideal, but the snaps are like really hard to open and close. So love it. Don't know if I'll knit it again. Maybe I would. I didn't want to do a button band. I didn't want to do like actual buttons, but maybe that would be better. Or maybe I switch to metal snaps. I don't know. Monday suit, Petite knits. Love it. Okay. My next finished object is my zebra yarn striping socks. I did have a couple clips in the vlog of these guys. They're super bright. Oh my gosh. They're just so bright. And this is a mini. I didn't have enough to do heels, toes, and cuffs with this mini, so I just did the cuffs. And I like how they turned out, but I did do a shadow wrap heel, and I kind of just pulled at this pink and at this green to make them match, so that it was kind of all 4 stripes in the heel. I just pulled out a little bit, had a little bit more ends to weave in. It was fine. And I did the little slip stitch motif that I like in striping socks. I think it came out really cute. I like how bright they are. I don't know if you can tell, but this is like a blue, a pink, a green, and a yellow. It's not 2 blues. It looks like they look very similar, but the third one down is green for sure. So there we go. I haven't put them on yet, but I did try one on when I was knitting it, and it fits okay. I don't really like the feeling of the shadow wrap heel on my foot. I think I like a little more room, so I prefer a gusset. I probably could have done one, but I thought that the stripes were too thin and that it would kind of warp the pattern of the sock, so I didn't do it. I think these are gorgeous though. The last thing that I knit was a gnome, and this is Gnorbert the gnome. It's in my Barley Pearls bag that has gnomes all over it, and it's super cute. And I was just using leftover Woolly Mama yarns, and I think this is an Arkansas Yarn Co. Sparkle Mini. I think even the beard and the nose and the little hands, but these are just 2 for my 2021 advent that I love. So love that, so cute. I think I want to make my gnomes bigger. This is Gnorbert by Imagined Landscapes. And I need to, I want to knit bigger ones. I do use polyfill to fill it up, and then like the little plasticky beads for the bottom, so he like sits up on his own and stuff. But I feel like I could either stuff him more or knit it just bigger. I just want him bigger. He looks so little. My mom loves these though, so they're all over our house. But those are my only FOs. So I'll go back to my book, my handy dandy notebook. Last month I knit total 171 grams, which is not very much really. It's just like less than 2 skeins. The total yards I knit was 749. And then again, I did 3 skeins out, 1 skein in, total FOs was 3, and my favorite knit was Gnorbert the gnome. I just love them. They make me so happy, and they're so quick. It's nice. Last things in my notebook, I have like a little recap of the month of the good and the bad, or what good and what needs to improve. So, as far as my whips go, I will not show you by Frank because I just finished one side, but I need to cast on the other, and it's all on needles and it's all wonky, and I don't want to deal with that right now. So I'm not going to show you that. I might include a picture if I take one. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But I will show you my Advent sweater because I have that right here. I am so close to being done. I really wish that I had planned a little better and gotten it finished. because at this point, all I have left are 2 skeins of yarn from my original advent that are connected currently to the sleeves. So that's the body. The body is done. It's so nice. This is the Whatever sweater by Julie Knits in Paris. And again, I have the sleeves started. I'm working them in tandem, so I'm marling each new color in as I go. Right now, I'd say they're probably at the elbow. I could have bound off. I could have just said short sleeve sweater or like 3/4 length sleeve sweater and done a cuff, but I don't want to do that. I want a full sleeve. So this one has the yarn inside. This is my last color, this green. So I have to finish holding this yarn double on this sleeve and then adding the rest onto this sleeve, which has yarn attached as well. It's in the sleeve, I tucked it in. This is the last of this ball. So I'll finish out this color, held double with this color, and then this held double, and then I'll have to wind up more yarn. I have a ton of Woolly Mama minis that I got from clubs in the past. This is just all ends and everything, and it's so heavy because it's yarn held double, but I'm obsessed with it. I want it to be done. I won't be able to wear it this year because it's already starting to get warm, but it'll be ready for next year or if I go somewhere cold. But anyway, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I just want to do a 3/4 length sleeve and call it done, or if I want to go pick minis and try to add them in. The sleeves do not match the body, but they match each other, which is great. I do kind of want to see what it's looking like overall, but again, pregnant belly, it's not how I'm gonna look when I actually wear it. I don't know if I need to do that, you know? So we'll see. I do love this sweater. I love it a lot. I really want it finished. So again, it will be on my March goals list. So let's talk a little bit about March goals and then we'll end this video because I feel like now it's super long. So boom, boom, boom. We've got our goals and we've got books and stuff like that. So I already set up my March templates for my bullet journal. And as far as my life goals go, I had to move a lot of them over from last month because I didn't finish them. And I added some new ones. And then in my knitting goals, which is more important, I want to finish my Advent sweater. I want to finish my Frank shawl. I want to finish the Musselburgh I cast on, which is nowhere to be found, so you don't get to see it. I want to finish that Musselburgh, start a new Musselburgh, start a new Gnome, start new socks, use one yarnable, knit something for the baby, knit a gift knit for my grandma because it'll be her birthday in March, and start the outline tee for the, what is it, Arkansas Yarn Crawl, which is the tee this year. I've caked up my yarn, I just haven't cast it on, so I'm gonna do that like as soon as I get the sweater off my needles. That's the goal. Get this one sweater off, cast on a new sweater. So, let's see. Anything else I wanted to talk about? So yeah, I moved my stash over. I think I'm gonna start tracking my stash a little differently next month, but I wanted to do it this way for now. Again, I just wanna say I love this journal. It's been helping me stay on top of things so well. My habit tracker has been keeping me motivated to do things that I never wanna do. It's just been really helpful. So couldn't recommend it more, unless you're not that type of person. I talked to a few people who've been knitting gnomes, and I really want to do a gnome along, but I also kind of have an idea for a group crochet project for the baby. And if you guys would be interested, there is a pattern for, I'll put in a picture, these crocheted kind of granny square daisies. And I would really love to have a little daisy blanket. My baby's due in April. Daisies are the flower for the month. And that's just, I've been drawn to them my whole pregnancy, not even thinking about her being born then. And that's her nursery theme. So I think it'd be really cool. And I'll talk to Maddie about it. If we could get people to crochet up little daisy granny squares. and then I could sew them all together and have like a big, colorful, crazy blanket. But I haven't picked out like what I want it to be. If I want it to be wool or acrylic or like worsted or fingering, I don't even know. So I'll have to think about that. But thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions regarding my projects or my knitting journal, leave them below and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.